Hey everyone, we're happy to see you here. This is Sive Morten and ForexPeaceArmy.com. As usual, this is a daily review on the euro. And in this review, we are going to cover a total of 2 important topics. First up, we have our fundamental analysis for the euro, which we put together over the weekend and are excited to share with you. And we especially want to take a moment to mention tariffs, since we've recently got some new info on that topic. That's first. We'll just touch on it quickly, just to mention it briefly and make sure it's covered. To read more, check out our full review. Link is in the video description. And the second point is, as usual, to focus on developing a trading plan for the upcoming week, and more specifically for Monday. Just a quick announcement. ForexPeaceArmy.com is launching an exciting new project aimed at testing the use of AI in creating video voiceovers. So we're asking all of our subscribers to join in and actively take part in this project. Just watch the videos we put out this week. We make 2 videos a day. They're about gold and euro. One of them is going to be voiced by AI. That doesn't mean AI will be doing all of the analysis or providing all of the commentary. The analysis and the script are still mine. AI will simply take care of the voiceover part. And at the end of the week, we'll go ahead and put up a poll on the forum for everyone to participate in. We'd really love for you to join in the fun and let us know which voiceover you like more. Your feedback means a lot to us. Do you prefer the more natural approach, where I personally talk you through everything, show you exactly what to do on the chart, and explain my analysis step by step? Or would you rather have the AI do all the talking instead of me? We're doing this to make our service even better and to keep up with the times so that we can continue to give you the very best we've got. All right, let's start the review. Now let's talk about Trump's tariffs. So the euro is probably going to be somewhat uncertain throughout this week, especially since the tariff deadline, as you know, is currently set for August 1st, 2024. As for the euro in Europe, it's clear for now what's going to happen. Europe, just like Japan, is also hoping for a 15% tariff to be implemented, but this isn't settled yet. But this week, we actually got some really important stats. First, regarding import prices in the United States, and second, concerning the collection of tariffs. Hey, we found something interesting that'll directly impact USD over the next 6 to 8 months. Check out what we found. Trust me on this one, you're going to be blown away. Let's discuss the technical stuff. As you can see, not much changed with the euro over the course of last week. Basically, the market's still stuck exactly where it was when this tiny correction first started happening. What goes on the daily chart? First of all, these are the minimums around 1.1550. They still remain very important for us. But why? Because this happens to be the actual minimum of our weekly pattern. The weekly grabber pattern serves as the fundamental basis for the bullish trend, which is clearly visible both on intraday charts and when analyzing the daily chart. And as is clear from the name itself, it suggests an upward movement that goes above the maximum. Eventually, it will happen. We assume that the most likely target for this entire movement will be situated in the area between 1.1886 and 1.1924. This is a powerful concentration of various targets. Here you can see the target of a large butterfly, which is located right here. This is also the monthly target of 1.19, which can be found right here. Here I also made the decision to add a butterfly, but I chose to make it slightly smaller in size than the others. But it also has a target in the area of 1.19, 1.1903. Speaking specifically about our strategy, this butterfly pattern will serve as the foundation for our trading plan in the upcoming week. What's the important question? We know where to go. We just need to find the sweet spot to jump in. If this turns out to be a butterfly pattern, the correction may be lower, as this is typical. So then, this is what we'll be working on and focusing our attention on Monday. The trend stays bullish across all time frames. We have a bullish context everywhere. We just need to figure out how low this thing might actually go and determine the best point where we can hop in with a long position. What's on the 4-hour chart? As we previously discussed, the market broke downward out of the consolidation pattern, which had formed a flag formation. Hey, now you see why I suggested closing 50% of your position after this move on Thursday and Friday. Move the stop loss to break even for the remaining position. Now you see why this was a good idea. We took no action Friday due to lack of signals. Things were down, so we decided to wait it out. That turned out to be right. Look, the market bounced back to 1.17. With a butterfly formation, the market may go lower. 1.1670, 1.1640. These are typical levels for a butterfly. Check the hourly chart for the solution. I have a question. I was wondering if we could interpret this as a head and shoulders pattern in the chart. What do you think? I think it's quite possible that this is the case because the shape perfectly corresponds to this particular pattern. And if it is implemented, if it really works, then if, as you can see, here the target of this pattern will be around 1.1670. If this will be an OP target, if this will be XOP, accordingly it will be slightly lower, somewhere around 1.1640, which absolutely corresponds to the support levels that we have on the 4-hour chart. This is the scenario. Another scenario we always look at when dealing with a head and shoulders pattern. This is a failure. If the market rises above 1.1750 to 1.1760, we will see that the market is going above the right shoulder of this pattern. Accordingly, this will tell us that this pattern is false. The market appears to be preparing for an upward breakout from these current levels. This is what we typically look for in head and shoulders. But I think that this downward correction possibly has higher chances of occurring because the upcoming week will be very intense and eventful. We will have several important events coming up. A Bank of Japan meeting, a Fed meeting. We will have non-farm payrolls data, and we will have both a tariff deadline on August 1st and active negotiations between Europe and the US. All this time, the euro will remain under pressure, in constant tension. So yeah, looking at this trend, we might see a bit of a deeper dip here in the coming period. Hey, that's good news for us. If we can buy euros at a more favorable price, that would be great, but in any case, it's not worth discounting the head and shoulders failure pattern either. Hey, keep track of the market and stay updated. We'll keep you updated. We'll adjust the trading plan as needed. That's about it for today. See ya.